Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, I'm here today to settle a debate over Hellcat lifters versus all other lifters. Everybody swears on these Hellcat lifters. Oh, get Hellcat lifters, they're the best. Oh, get Hellcat lifters. Okay. Here is a OEM. See if I can see the part number on here. Part number's right here. So this is an OEM non-MDS lifter. Right there. Okay? Non-MDS. Let's take a look at this lifter. Look at the roller bearing pin. Look at the roller. Obviously, it's a used lifter. Now look at the chamfering right here in the groove. The part number's at. Look at the plunger and the little clip that holds it. Now we're gonna look at $116, and you get a set of 16 non-MDS lifters off of eBay. See the little drilled hole? It's for bleed back. Goes all the way through. See? You can see right through it. Look at the pin here. See if I can get that to focus a little better. See the pin? This rolls just as nice. I have actually had these lifters in my charger personally, supercharged 900 horsepower charger. Had them in there for a year. Beat the piss out of the car. Look at the plunger. See that plunger and that clip? Okay. Here is the OEM Hellcat lifter. See if I can get that part number in there. See that part number? Let's take a look at this one. Brand new lifter, never been in a motor, nothing. Look at the chamfering on this. Look at the plunger. Look at the clip that holds it in. Let me get that to focus. See that? We're going to look at the depths of the cups here. See that? No difference in depth. No difference in depth. The only difference in these lifters is this one right here, the eBay set. That's $116 for a set of 16 with trays. Has a hole drilled in it for bleed back. That is so this lifter doesn't stay solidly pumped up, because you soak these in oil. You're supposed to soak these in oil for 24 hours. You soak these in oil for 24 hours, they turn into a solid hydraulic roller lifter with little to no bleed back. This is also designed too, this hole, so that when you're actually going up and down inside the lifter bore, it shoots the oil out and oils the lifter bore for less friction and less wear. Does its job. So you guys that are paying $600, $700, $800 for these Hellcat lifters, eBay, 116 bucks. I've never had an issue out of these. And then here's your normal non-MDS Mopar lifter. While it's a different part number, identical, same lifter. Here's the trays. The only way you can tell any difference on that lifter, it's used. It's a little bit brown. eBay lifter. The only difference in that, you got your bleed back hole. Bleed back hole, like I was saying, I actually ran into an issue with a factory set of non-MDS lifters when I put my motor together for the second time, that the lifters had locked up due to me soaking them in oil, and there was no way to compress it. So when I put my push rods in, instead of it compressing this plunger down and allowing it to bleed off a little bit of pressure to allow the valves to close, I was actually hanging valves open and the car wasn't running right at all. It would start up and run for 15-20 seconds, shut down, and then it wouldn't even run it. It would crank and crank and crank. It didn't sound right. Wound up having to pull the heads off and bleed the lifters down, and then I was fine. I ended up I went from the eBay $116 a set lifters to the OEM Mopar lifters that gave me the issue. Those came back out. And then this is someone who just wanted me to do heads and cam in their car. And they ordered Hellcat lifters. I've been waiting to get a set of these in for the longest to try and do this comparison video. So hopefully this kind of kind of solves this issue. I probably will make a separate video on dismantling one of these Hellcat lifters. I'm going to go see if I could buy a single one from the dealership. And I'm going to disassemble this lifter, eBay lifter, and the OEM non-MDS lifter. And we'll see just what the internals are about. Externally, the only difference I see is this here. This plunger here, let's see. Can't compress it in. No, so this will be a disassembly thing next, but for those who are wondering about Hellcat lifters, externally they're the same, except for obviously the eBay set, which I haven't had an issue with. I have probably put 24 of these sets in cars. Not a single one has came back with a problem. So just goes to show, guys, you do not have to spend $800-900 on a set of lifters. Think about it. You're saving $700 right here buying that. Save $700. Think about that. That's a torque converter. You would put a stall converter in your car. That's a set of long tube headers and full exhaust system, depending on who you know. That's ordering that little bit bigger cam kit with the valve springs for your car. So keep that in mind next time you guys go all buck wild over Hellcat lifters.